Grand Rising, everybody. Flat motherfucking power to the Flat Power family. We're going to start this off like we always do, shouting out the sponsors and playing some music. Power to the motherfucking people. Hopefully everybody having a beautiful weekend. Let's go.
Class in session, so it's time for you to get the notes. The quickest way to sell your soul is when you niggas vote. This shit I'm kicking is forbidden, better listen, bro. A politician preaching love is the biggest joke. See, what they do is use the shit as a tool. Got us focused on these fools and putting shit in our food. Fighting to free your mind is kinda hollow but true. The system make you a zombie if you follow the rules, so we rebel. But not too many live it to tell, till they find the cheat code using digital scales. Paradise is avoided when the mission is failed. Heaven and hell collide like prison and jail. And you don't need religion just to say you awake. You even dumber than you look, you think you came from an ape. Religion needs science, science need religion. One tell a story and the other paint the picture. But listen, nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little rabbit in the mother of the reaper. I'm the best for a reason. There's a message in the speaker. When the cosmos talking, that's a blessing from the ether. One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought, I couldn't build with him. Shit, I was selling the fiends, was really killing them. Your gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it takes is one snap to have my enemies killed. The laws in space and time, I could bend them at will. Yeah, I'm in the world that some of y'all have not seen, and living on the page that some of y'all cannot read. And right now they probably calling me cheap, cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak. Tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit. If you see where this is going, this is true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you do it to me. The cold word is rainy night. Niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Ascension when it's all done. No reason to believe in a God. When you become one, you understand. You could get it the same. Niggas will double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul ain't for sale just to get in the game. It's dangerous, homie, just remember the name.
Part 2. Makes sense. Grand Rising, much love and respect to you and the family. Links in the chat. Anybody can join. Any topic. Let's go.
Over 700 years, and I carried the Europe, I taught the Europeans until they're coming back.
They just wanna keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck when niggas wake up, I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the fly with some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope all over the net with politicians.
Let's rewind that shit back one more time. Religion is a part of the system.
They just wanna keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck when niggas wake up, I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the fly with some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope all over the net with politicians. The same politicians who sleeping with little children. Time to make them pay for what they did to the youth. But freedom of speech is nothing when they censoring truth. You ain't gotta show shit when you live in the proof. Giving support to your oppressors, man, you niggas is goofs. Time to fight fire with fire, get on some nigga shit. Time to get back what they stole, all of our innocence. Some people hate the way that I talk, this shit be spicy. But say a bunch of shit that ain't true, it isn't likely. They try to say your vision ain't true, but with your sight see. The best way to tear you apart is through your psyche. I give it to you real, what you need me to say. Ask the world leaders about the oath they secretly take. It's a plan that they got to keep us legally slaves. Paid labor overwhelming when you needed a break. If you think that I'm just talking, then bitch, you lost. It's a war going on like Rich vs. Paul. The rich keep getting rich while your broke ass starve. Feeding you little pennies at that punk ass job. Thinking cause you get it in tax, you need that income. Really, I'm just stating the facts cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen. When I make a song about love, niggas skip it. They both from the soul, so really ain't nothing different. Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate stop. Niggas on that ignorant shit gon' get a face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas snakes, only going off of belief. A lot of shit is fake with 2 cans blazing. I'm ready for damnation. So tell a slave master I'm burning the plantation. You fuck niggas like to throw pain but can't take it. So all during war these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the root of your tongue, you niggas tasteless. Lights flying over your head, it ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the path that got us out of the matrix. Unity is power beyond, we should embrace it. But you could never bathe in the truth when you were racist. Speeding off what you was taught, then the break slip. Then you see it's nothing you thought, that shit is
I got you, Juice. I'll go to my emails in a minute. Appreciate you, brother. You already know. Shout out my nigga Juice. Definitely gonna go to my emails.
Dangerous, a lot of people dying for what? That shit was aimless. It's kinda like a video game, it took stages. Just make sure these lanes remain nameless. Hood politics part 2, my name dangerous.
Part 3. Let's go.
Shit getting out of control, I mean we been there. Hate they disguise it as love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit clear, and we just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They got us separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad world. Many cry in this sad world. A unicorn is compared to a black girl, or any child when you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and dance to make the ice swirl. Nigga, don't waste your time trying to hate on me. If you can't deal with your pride, then stay away from me. I don't fuck with none of that dumb shit. You heard that? Don't believe we live on a globe, nigga. The earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important and make it worth that. Too much time in your hands lead to a dirt nap, but niggas don't keep the same energy to exert that.
What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this, and it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves.
Mind over matter, but none of that'll matter when in life you tryna climb and a nigga pull a ladder. Believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve it on a platter. America made you a slave, then call you monster. Erase everything that we paved and say we conquered. Willie lynching is a system that really harmed us. It raped women, left children without their fathers. America, land of the free, home of the great. America, cage of the beast, home of a snake. But the fight don't stop when you gone. This shit a marathon. Everything they touched in this world, they made it terraform. The best piece of advice, stay about these pig sight. Fuck what goes on in the street, nigga, just live life. You only get one of those, nigga. Don't play with that. Trying to dance away in the dark and never make it back. We got a lot of loving to do. Shit is getting worse. Hate run deep in these roots. It's like the shit is cursed. Murder everything you can can name. The world gone berserk, pedophilia real as fuck. It's even in the church music, we've been flaming it. No, it ain't no game with it, just know I put my soul on the beat. When you banging it, this is for the shit that I see and won't play with it. Hood Politics Part 3, my name Dangerous.
They attack the victim, and then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking.
Yeah, I got you, Hurricane.
This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me.
I gotta go to the network, man. Shout out the network. Y'all know what we doing over here. The network. Shout out the network. They call me the network general, OG Philly.
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx, yes, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear this shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is colder, turn down. You just like the lame dude. Get the shoulder, have these niggas swinging that Chris Rock when I pitch a boulder. My intentions was ill will. When I rap, get a pill feel. I can meditate and stay connected to the earth like a mill drill. They taught you to lie to your kids with Santa. I verse in the AI now, ain't got the answer. Don't kill yourself trying to be me with the tanner. My eagle love getting blown like a blammer. I'm biased to the low comprehension, cause people claim woke to get a mention. And we don't wanna hear that. Keep that over there. Gotta do better. That's if you knew better. But I don't wanna bore y'all with the talk. Back to regular schedule showgramming, executive sessions. Welcome to the upper echelon of Megatrons. And it's dangerous.
Laugh now, cry later. Can that fly shit you talk manifest when you falling from a skyscraper? A headshot could be a mind changer. I'm just a nigga that could hustle the hustle, getting my side paper. You know it's over when the nine sprayer. Oh, we robbing everything that you got. We operate as personality, just like your chain. It got faker, but the bullets like the ice in your drink. They shot chasers, too much talking. You going in places these cops take us. Prison is a mental design for time chambers. Procrastination is a disease for time takers. When it's war, they could never be law for line makers. Suck your head, be stupid and cross and die. Player got the full fifth, waving you down like high hater. When your soul leave earth, you could let the sky take it, cause you thought shit was sweet. Laugh now, cry later.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's getting scary for you niggas out here, man. Know y'all feeling the pressure. This network shit, this shit real, man. Ain't nothing but real shit over here, nigga.
Ain't nothing but real shit over
Chris
here.
Cyphers just gave y'all a dome shot. Dangerous just put you niggas in a body bag. And now I'm about to bury you niggas, man. Yo, I'm back riding again. Dangerous and Cyphers, we gon' have to body him then. Yeah, these niggas done. We gon' have your whole crew on the run. This ain't a game, you niggas lame. Come and catch this flame, we ain't built the same. You niggas just like the cap of fame. The 40'll make your soul glow. Silencer on the end of the barrel, where the smoke blow. I need a heat check, Lily from the logo. Smoke is out, you can smell my mojo. Fucking with Drake Cobbs, that's a no-no. This that big three, Boss Brown and D-Wade. Looking to let the heat spray. We pull up to your block like it's D-Day. We ain't playing, nigga, this ain't EA. We like wolves when the niggas see prey. And move like Neo when the niggas see strays. I Tyreek kill the competition. Chuck the deuces, nigga, on the replay. Didn't cheat or moving past you, nigga. I chuck the deuces on the replay. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Chris Cyphers, Dangerous, Drake Cobbs, man. This network shit ain't nothing but real shit over here, man.
Network shit
Nothing but real.
ain't nothing but real.
You already know. Y'all knowing how we get down, Joe. Network, nigga. Network forever, nigga.
Network forever, nigga. Going over here to my brother William Bassnack. Shout out my nigga Juice. And I'ma hit my email.
There we go. There we go. There we go. William Bass
I got you.
in the building. Welcome everybody. This just an indigenous thing. Studious, I'm an info for info. I make what's complex look simple. To reclaim my birthright, my MO. My blood ties to the land, my credentials. Turtle Island, Nietzsche, my kinfolk. The vibration on this frequency I live for. We get sick, we don't go to hospitals. We heal ourselves with herbs and crystals. Mother Nature speaks, my soul gets tickled. We already equipped with the essentials. No Similac for my little. All my babies get the milk from mama's nipples. Raising rebels to create ripples in the system. It's not liberal. We teach the youth to go to source for they vittles. Be the B, don't be the man in the middle. That's a third party, a fifth wheel. They tell you saving a little is a big deal. Wanna trick the wizard with his own spell? Learn to conjure, then you'll pierce the veil. That's his story, I didn't write that. It's my birthright, I want my life back. Was on the wrong path, now I'm on the right track. Was in the dark, now I'm in the light, fam. My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. With the eye of Horus, I see infinity. Woke up like Neo, started training my abilities. I'm not a storm, baby, let me be your peace. Your protector, the enemy runs in retreat. Shout out to Sophia, born to be a steward. Bobby Hemmett and Malachi Z. York. Rod Hayes, Mama Rivert, Interstellar. Dane Calloway, Billy Carson, Young Elder. With my light codes, I'm in fight mode. For the next generation, we gon' right wrongs. Get off the merry-go, don't repeat the cycle. You in the darkness, you forgot to cut your lights on. With the lights on, like Tupac, all eyes on. The usurper, trying to take my throne. I urge karma to drown you in a typhoon. An open book, you see what page I'm on. My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Believing I'm a U.S. citizen is propaganda. Had to call a brother true to correct my status. We own churches, not LLCs, they can't tax us. The government and central banking, it's all collapsing. Instead of chasing bread, we run on the bank. They'll become insolvent, we bankrupt the bank. Consumers exercising power makes them afraid. The GOV works for us, we are people, man. The Iroquois Constitution is supreme law. First Babylon, now it's England and Rome's turn to fall. Put the Pope on notice, discovery, doctrine is false. At critical mass, Mother Nature gets restored. A green lantern lights my path, not a torch. At the fork in the road, you gotta choose a course. Light codes or dark secrets, what do you endorse? Me? I make you Darth Vader's feel the force. Yeah, I pray this resonates with your spirit. This is meant for everyone, not just the esoteric. Atomize it, dissect the message in my lyrics. I'm a god, how could I not love my appearance? My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist.
Hey, shout out to On Code, Chief Jigabug, Grand Rising, brother. Going over here to my nigga.
Yeah, it's kind of like the sun coming over a dark cloud and shining on you with its warm rays of beneficence.
Emperor's God is namaste.
Yo.
Much love to my sister, Emperor's God, namaste. Nami, what's good, Nami? That TikTok was on fire, sis. That TikTok was on fire. But I seen through the bullshit. They tried to put Empress Hova in the bullshit and Sister Betty. You know what I mean? I seen it. That was good. That was good shit. Then they cut it off. You know, they didn't want us, you know, to ever get free from this corporation. Yeah, that's big facts that you said. Shout out my sister Nami, man. That was wild early. Then they cut that shit right off. You already know. Namaste. Much love. Shout out my brother Ant. I wish I could replay that, y'all. But I ain't gonna be messy today. I ain't gonna be messy. But hopefully everybody good, man. Yeah, that was on fire, man. You know, me personally, the sister, I think she was on some uh lying and fraudulent shit. She was the scammer. The one with the legal constitution. Yeah, that was wild earlier. And shout out my day one sponsor, my nigga Ant. Much love to you and the family always, man. My brother Ant. But yeah, that was interesting early. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. My sister Nami, Ant, my brother Key Norfolk. Do a mic check, Key. How you feeling, brother?
Mic check, mic check.
Damn, loud and clear, good brother. Loud and clear, man. How you doing today, man?
Can't complain, man. I'm just cooling, man. Tapping in with you, OG. I ain't really up on too much news, but man, we gonna chop it up. Whatever topics you got, I ain't really up on too much what's going on in the community, man. I be trying to keep my ears clean, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, this was shout out my brother Big Aboriginal Power. He on TikTok. Like I'm not on no other social media except for YouTube, and I refuse to get on TikTok or any of those other social medias. But that shit it was fun listening to, man. There's always some drama on these YouTube and TikTok streets. But yeah, that was on TikTok earlier. My man Bap doing this thing on TikTok. And Nami, if you want to put Bap TikTok channel in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Please, we that's what we're about, networking and promoting. And if you want to put your channel in the chat, Nami, you're more than welcome to put your channel in the chat. Make sure everybody sub up to my sister Nami and everybody channels, man. The Enemies Public, Ant, my nigga Key. Everybody sub up to everybody, man. But yeah, that was nice earlier. I was cracking the fuck up. I was cracking up. But yeah, that's all. Let me play some music. Then we're gonna go to my emails. I'm gonna play a couple more songs. Then we're gonna start this jam up. And Nami, you're welcome to come up anytime. Anybody welcome to hit the link. It's an open topic. You can talk about whatever. You know what I mean? It's an open topic. I make y'all the co-host along with my nigga Key. You already know, man. So the link's pinned. Anybody can come up. But yeah, that was interesting on my. I'm gonna see if I can go play it, man. If I could find it and play it. That was
Yeah,
interesting,
was
man.
it a TikTok link?
It's Big Aboriginal Power channel on TikTok. I forget. Nami, please put out Big Aboriginal Power TikTok channel, please, if you got a minute. Yeah, it was on TikTok. He did a live on TikTok, and it was good. Like I said, it was good seeing Emperors over in there. You know, and you know, they had a talking about it on my brother Smoke Signal channel. Telling people to get out, get your TikTok channel, get your 1,000 subs, and you can make money. Get monetized, and you can make money. I have no problem with that. That's what you want to do. You should do it. They say they selling once you're
Selling
able to
mer-
sell stuff. And
selling
I
that
experienced it
merch.
yesterday, right? The guy was showing me these glasses. His glasses was playing music. He said he can look at TV. He can look at, whatever with these glasses. And he said he bought them off of TikTok for $20.
Uh,
So, I seen the evidence before they were talking about it that you can get a TikTok channel and sell products and make money every month. And like I said, if that's what you choose to do, I'm all for it. Whatever way you make money, that's the way you make money. I prefer to do mine off internet. You know what I mean? Through personal businesses and different things. But I'm not hating on nobody that come to the internet to make money. It's $1 trillion business. Trillions of dollars, billions of dollars out here. I ain't hating on nobody on however you want to make it. But yeah, Key, you want to tap in about that? You know, any topic. Like I said, you got it.
I mean, TikTok cool, but they are like strict as hell. You know, I have 4 TikTok accounts banned, so this like my 5th TikTok account. But yeah, I have 4 TikTok accounts that they
Thank you,
banned.
Nam.
So yeah, TikTok, but on TikTok you get a lot of traffic too. So like we just sitting here talking now, it would have probably been like 3, 4, 500 people coming through already because they looking for just information. People just like information fiends
Thank
on
you, Nam.
TikTok. So
Yeah.
you get such a wide variety of a crowd coming in, depending upon what you're talking about or whatever.
Yeah. And like I said, everybody, if that's what you into, sub to the brother channel. I'm not on TikTok. Like I said, I'm on social YouTube, but I'm about promoting, so I'm promoting my man channel, y'all. If y'all on TikTok, go to my brother Key Norfolk channel. Go to put your channel out there too. Make sure y'all sub up to my sister Nami channel. Poison Puppet, much love and respect, man. Monty Gator, what's good? But yeah,
You
go
you
ahead, Key.
hear about Snoop?
Say it again.
I say you hear about Snoop Dogg complaining about the movies with the same sex roles in it, but then he just dropped his children book and he promoting same sex relationships in his children book.
Damn.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And I'm talking about it because it's something that we need to look at. Like when we got people who in position and with influence, they're selling out for the bag. But this is like blatantly being right there in your face with it. Cause it's just like how he told everybody, if you vote for Trump, you know, I'm gonna diss you. I'm gonna talk down on you if you vote for Trump. And then he turn around and perform for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Uh that's the same thing he just did with these movies, man. So that was something interesting that I just came across, and I just saw that earlier this morning. Actually, I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't see it, Key. I don't know if my mic on is my mic on. I ain't see it. I ain't see it at all, brother.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. It was also a same sex couple, 2 men. They were married. They were able to adopt 2 little boys, and you know, it was found out that they were abusing, trying to watch my words, that they were abusing these 2 children, and I think they got like 100 years or something. But I said, man, you know, they ain't gonna live to be 100 years old, so break some of that time down. Give them 50 years. You know, they gonna probably expire in there anyway. But I say the judge and everybody who was cool with this idea in the first place need to get some time or basically get beat anyway, man. It's just a crazy world we living in today. Um this shit's sad. I don't even know if you heard about that, but I could try to look for these videos or something if you want me to do that, man. It's
You don't
crazy.
got to. I believe you, good brother. Shit, I know how they selling out, man. Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, man. And have fun at the party, Nami. You already know. If you're able to come up later, you know you're more than welcome to come up. But yeah, that was wild. Shout out my brother Big Chief Peacock. Much love and respect, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be on for a couple hours, at least 2, 3 hours. So you're welcome to tap back in. I wanted to play my man Juice new song. Hold on. I got y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Then I'm gonna go back to Los
I
Angeles.
said, thumb like a bow, like a bow. Uh huh.
Truck banging for sure. Back in the coupe, y'all, I'm dipping again. Yeah, it feels good to be up in the wind. Got the punch in the tank, so you know we gassing. Blasting off to the zone, where it's only cracking. Candy in my eyes, candy in my ears, candy all around. Yeah, got my dime sitting gun, we having some fun. Give a fuck about the cops, you know we gon' run. Yeah. Floating like a boat, Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway.
There we go. Yeah, we sounding like we supposed to sound now.
I said, floating like a boat.
A little bit more volume on my vocal.
Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway.
Tall cuz in the building. Hit it Willie Tall. Floating like a boat. Join me on the side of sea. Rock Milton Ready. On Turtle Wild and there's no monopoly. Big Mama said, follow Kundalini Saya. You follow Baphomet, I turn you goats into lamb chops. Yeah, I finished 1,000 push-ups. I'm a pit bull, my bite got him shook up. Touch it, you bite it. You can see it when they look up. He made the wrong move, so I reached to pick his rook up. Death before dishonor on the prowl with my piranhas. American Indians, salute to all my nagas. The black hand usurped us with native imposters. I honor my ancestors by desecrating their forefathers. Wow, waking up can be the scariest. The black face behind the white mask nefarious. You better take it serious. Come on in. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Let's get it.
Floating like a boat, Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat, Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. Yeah, give me my money. No time for no games, really will hit you. Seen that shit when I was Cinco. Some shit that would turn you into a killer. Illa. Call my gorillas, it's time to get busy. No love for the ones that be acting real shitty. Standing on 10 in the city that's gritty. Floating like a boat. Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat. Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. Floating like a boat, Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat, Trunk banging for show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day.
Hey, shout out my nigga Juice and them Wild Indians, man. Shout out my nigga Juice and them Wild Indians. But yeah, Enox. Much love and respect, my brother Enox. The links is in the chat. Any topic, whatever y'all feel like talking about. I got my brother Key Northwood. You know what I mean? I did want to do this real quick. You know, while I'm make sure y'all get a copy of my brother Enemy's Public Wife book called Fire, the Final Finale on Amazon. Please, it's in the chat. The link's in the chat. I wanted to go over here to my while I'm doing that, promote my brother businesses. But that's what we do over here. Bam. If you're tired of regular TV or cable, get you a Fire Stick, man. Upgrade your Fire Stick today. Get a Fire Stick. Text 502-306-5829 for additional information. Go to App Downloader. Put in the number 233145. Download NetGo app. When it asks You for the code, put in 215-6C4-5609-87654. 3-day free trial on Fire Stick. So if you're tired of cable TV, get you a Fire Stick. I got me a Fire Stick. And, you know, I love it. Get all the free fights. Now let me go back over here. Promote my other brother other business. Hampton's Electronics and Printing Solutions. Nationwide online services. Custom vinyl labels, business cards, banners, booklets, flyers. Local services. Document print, scanning, computer repair, software upgrade, virus removals, troubleshooting, office copier, installers, repair tech, etc. They located in Kentucky, Louisiana. Shout out my brother Straight Smoke. So if y'all in that area and you looking for electronic repair or labels for your business, reach out to Hampton. There's the number on the screen. Like I said, I'm supporting that brother and promoting his businesses and other things. You know what I mean? So that's what we on over here, networking, promoting. So if you want to promote something, your business, your channel, you're welcome to hit the link, put your channel out, and we're definitely promoted over here. Shout out my brother Black Wolf, you already know. McCray 1000, what's good, family? Much love to you and my brother McCray, always, man. Flat motherfucking power to the Flat Power family. Shout out all my wild Indians, man. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Dre Light, my brother Big Chief Peacock, Poison Pupper, Empress Namaste, my nigga Key. I wanted to finish this song real quick, then we gonna open it right back up. My nigga Sanchez, world on some bullshit. And we've been saying this for a minute.
Once again from the soul. This is my notebook. Let me rip you a page that'll make you sit back and witness the plague. Got kids.
If you haven't, come experience the new DVD art collection and new products offer. My brother, Aboriginal TV. Make sure y'all support that. Support all the other businesses. You know what I mean? That's what we're about. Networking and supporting each other. And I got to play my brother Enemies Public, Conrads, and this Mayday, the sisters, for the sisters. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Links in the chat. Anybody can join. Let's go.
It's picture grenades, missing the days. Guess you can't be a star sitting in the shade. And at times, life will make you sicker than AIDS. Twisting the haze, laid out, wishing you prayed. Working hard, no difference is made. In a world that'll kill you and spit in your grave. The best thing a parent can say to a child: success is no restriction for age. Or we might be another nigga twisting some braids in the penitentiary, spending some days. Bad choices, plus you know how niggas persuade. Them snakes got venomous ways. And the worst thing to a man is feeling betrayed. Head above water, still get hit with a wave. Still think of my queen, get hit with a daze. Still treat us no different than slaves. This world will take hearts and fill them with rage. Water seeds with hate and make them sit in a cage. On some bullshit.
My brother Keith Lamont, you already know, man. I appreciate all of y'all that support me. Come over.
Nothing new under the sun. Shit ain't no different today. You know I can give up what your ministers say. I won't forget the past to remember the faith. As society takes souls and send them astray, then it's the hate you got trapped deep in your heart. So in these times I fall back deep in the arts, hidden colors. Got a nigga seeking the arc, sipping tea, watching devils pull people apart. I remember an old saying: reap what you sow. On your journey, stay humble and teach what you know. And this flow ain't the shit you see at the store. It's more like the damn killer that you greet at the door. Third eye be the seed of your soul.
Such a beautiful earth these demons control. Gonna make shit better if I can, cause all over the world my empire stand. On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit. World on some bullshit.
Yeah, my nigga Key, you want to tap in? Like I said, any topic, man. We could talk about whatever, man. Let me stop the screen share for a minute.
Oh yeah, you got any topics in mind?
Nah, man. Any topic, man. Tanya Renee, much love and respect to you and the family. Make sure y'all sub up to my sister Tanya Renee. Hold it
Oh
down
yeah.
for a minute, Key. I got a phone call.
Okay, I got
You
you.
talk about whatever, bro.
I got you. Yeah, you know me, man. I be trying to keep it light and tight, man, because you know, um how can I say this without being it's still a lot of open windows. You know what I mean? It's still a lot of people who I don't know if they know what they be doing. I'm pretty sure they know what they be doing, but you know, it's still a lot of people who's attached to people who are, like I said, this conscious community been infiltrated, you know, and I know a lot of people got good intentions, but you know, not a physical hell, but metaphorically speaking, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. You know what I'm saying? So just to avoid all the bullshit, I like to keep it short and simple unless we on a specific topic. I don't like to really free talk or free ball. You know what I'm saying? Just to protect my energy type of shit. You know, it's a lot of people um who ain't got it yet. You know, we gotta know once a motherfucker show you they a snake, or once a motherfucker show you that they ain't on the same wavelength you on or the same energy link you on, and that they are a parasite. They only there to feed and receive the energy off of your motherfucking ass. Then you gotta treat them as such. So I can't be connected to a motherfucker who's connected to a parasite. Because once that parasite feeding off them, then now they gonna need to tap into my energy. And I can't build with a motherfucker who's got a parasite attached to him. I hope this shit making sense. You know, trying to talk without talking. Those who have an ear can hear. You feel me? Shout out to my brother T Wriggles. You know, so that's why I be like playing the field and the fence. Like for instance, I could see somebody having a topic, right? And you talking, you got a topic on your show, and then say for instance, we talking about going against the government. And then a person just come up and yeah, we gotta be self-accountable. And you know, nigga, the whole point of my fucking show is I'm pointing out what's going on with the government. So now you got me thinking you an agent if you just getting up shooting down my fucking show topic all the time. You know, little shit like that. You know, shout out to my brother T Wriggles, man. I'm kind of just venting a little bit, man. Salute.
Yeah, I'm back. Shout out T Wiggles. What's good, T Wiggles? Much love and respect, brother, always.
Hey, much love and respect to y'all, my comrades. I feel you on that, Key. It is about protecting your energy at this moment of time. Try not to engage on silly matters. Make sure that, you stay in good spirits. Always try to, we're going to have our days. where things kind of get underneath your skin, but try to fight that off and get back to neutral, so no one, gentlemen, no one siphons your light or energy. This is a spiritual warfare. We're in.
Yeah, I seen my brother Sanchez was live, so I said, shit, we might as well connect with my nigga Sanchez.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, I seen he was going live too, like right
Yeah.
after you started.
Yeah, exactly. So, we gonna tap in with my nigga Sanchez. Oh, let me hit the like button and share. Share my nigga Sanchez. Let me let my brother Enemies Public up too.
Tender love, right? Tender love, right? Am I right? Oh, I can't hear you, G.
Oh, yeah, you can hear me?
You're low.
It might be the case, yeah, how about now?
Sánchez cocinando. Sánchez cocinando.
Hey, I gotta answer that question. He gotta which one is more dangerous to the black community? Black conservative Tricks and Johns, black conservative Tricks and Johns, or squirrels? I gotta answer black conservatives. What y'all answer, man? Shout out my nigga Sanchez. I love him know we do this.
Definitely the black conservative. Definitely the black
Shout
conservative.
out my brother in these brothers. Welcome to the black.
Salute, comrade. Salute.
Salute, brother. Salute.
And let me do this real quick because I am gonna play the song up. I did bring it up. Hold on.
Yeah, definitely the black conservative, brother. My answer for 5,000, the black conservative.
I ain't even gonna put the twirlers right now. I ain't messing with the twirlers. That's their that's their rights. But yeah, the black conservatives in my eye.
I mean, I get it, but the thing is with that, I know that conversation is only abroad because of what I was speaking about earlier. The motherfuckers with the agendas.
Find out Sanchez can't dance.
Shit, I can't dance either, T-Riddle. I just,
you can do the running man though, right?
Hell no, I can't do none of that shit, man.
Oh, come on, man. OG, I know you can do the ready, man. Nothing.
I do the
know you can do
two-step.
the
That's
magic
all
part.
I do. I two-step, player, all day long.
Okay, so you do the gangster boogie. Okay, good. I can rock with that.
And shout out my brother Doug Robb, all of mine on Brother Sanchez. Y'all can tap in if y'all hear something. You want to tap in on this side.
Bro Sanchez, just one who's out there in the fight to teach. Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see, yeah.
Both on Zoom, so we can tap in with each other. He using Zoom, I'm using Zoom. Let me make both of y'all the co-hosts too, my brother Henry's Public, and the co-host, my brother T. Rick in case I get knocked out. Y'all can let people on.
Bro
Sanchez, be careful who y'all let on, that's all. Don't let no trolls on.
Just one who's out there.
If we don't know them,
to teach.
No new friends.
Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see.
Links in the chat. In my chat if anybody want to come up.
Bro Sanchez.
Salute to the chat. My bad, y'all.
Hey,
you guys are undefeated.
Is that me? They singing about what's motherfucking good, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. If you under the sound of my voice, I'm gonna splash some of these good vibes and positive energy on you. Everything in the universe is about sound and vibration. I'm gonna give you some vibes that's gonna be worth your time. From my intro to my outro, you're gonna enjoy every minute of this live. Hit the like and share on your way in because of that. You feel me? And let me give a big shout out to my channel members. And let me give a big shout out to my Patreons. And let me take all my research material from right here because it looks a bit cluttered. That's better. That's better. That's better. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. There's a huge problem that got to be addressed, people. A huge problem. A lot of hypocrisy. I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going to hop right into it. The problem that I see, and before I even do this, because I know y'all looking at the thumbnail thinking that this is going to be a bunch of disrespectful stuff. Well, it's not.
Appreciate you, Jude.
O'Shea Duke Jackson recently made a video calling out his good friend Anton Daniels. And what I liked it about what O'Shea did, he kept it real. He said, look, this is my homeboy, but I will be a hypocrite not to call him out while calling other brothers out. There's another brother that O'Shea need to call out. And I'm going to be honest, man. Salutes and kudos to O'Shea for calling out Anton Daniels. But me personally, and don't take this the wrong way, O'Shea, because I don't want no beef with you, bro. I want to be able to respectfully speak how I feel in the community to you, brothers, whether you value what I got to say or not. You know what I'm saying? I still want to get it off my chest. Shout out to Adam Henry. Grand rising to you, my brother, and thank you for that super chat. Now watch this. Watch this. I don't want to disrespect O'Shea, But I am going to point out some hypocrisies and all of that. And why I think it's important for me to make this stream, because what they doing, in my opinion,
love and respect,
is
Shawanda.
very
I see you out there.
divisive
Appreciate
to
you,
black people.
Shawanda. Everything you do.
And I think that these
love to
brothers
Shawanda
don't mean
Wayne.
no harm. You know what I'm saying? I want to give these brothers the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to make this look like a dude with a bunch of haterade and a dude that's just coming up here to bash some other brothers. I saw how O'Shea responded to Anton Daniels. He did it with class and decorum. We don't always gotta agree. We don't always gotta agree, but we can learn from each other. Let me shut my doors as well.
And I definitely agree with that. And that's one of the things I stand on over here. We can disagree, but we can also keep a respectable and intellectual conversation.
Triple double facts.
All right, so
yes, sir.
What I'm going live about today is very important, y'all. I wouldn't waste your time. And it's particularly going to be dealing with some of the arguments that are made, that have been made for years, about brothers who date outside their race. And this ain't going to be just about dating outside your race. It's going to be talking about Umar Johnson, Pan-Africanism, and just a lot of concepts y'all might not have considered. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and get right into my arguments, and we'll review a couple of videos and double down on them. So, people like O'Shea Duke Jackson, people like Anton Daniels, who else? Umar Johnson. Okay. These people have an ideology that's very divisive. And what is that? That is, if you're a black man and you date outside of your race, your voice don't matter. You're compromised. You so-called sleeping
Key, I
with
talked
the enemy.
about that earlier, didn't
Right?
we talk about that
What I want
earlier?
to say about that is not all people of different races are enemies to black people. My problem with Pan-Africans making that statement is that if y'all really want to be honest, Africans are an enemy to black people. That's right. And they go against FBA every chance they get. I'm subscribed to an African chick now. Her name Modi Speaks. Every video is like Charlie Kirk. If y'all think Charlie Kirk is a problem, I know African YouTubers that's worse than Charlie Kirk when it comes to dissing black people every day.
Red Wine Entertainment. Much love
And they're married to black partners. In other words, you got an African man married to an African woman, and they both get up every day bashing black people. Tether talking. You'll have a Kenyan man married to his Kenyan wife, and they will come to America saying everything that the white man want to say but can't say. That's right. And you will have brothers like O'Shea and Umar Johnson promoting Africanism. Umar Johnson goes against interracial daters, right? But my thing with brothers like O'Shea and my thing with brothers like Umar, they love to go against brothers in interracial relationships and say that you're compromised. But for example, O'Shea Duke Jackson is a conservative who voted for Trump. Who's more compromised? Because think about this. Whoever put Trump in office, whoever helped put Trump in office, they sold out not only black people, they sold out America. How can a person say that they're pro-black while voting pro-white? How can you be pro-black and you're voting MAGA? Because you can say you pro-black, but the people who you give your power to have an agenda against black people, such as Donald Trump. That's my thing with black conservatives. For example, Anton Daniels is a black conservative, right? He bashed black people every video, but he's married to a black woman. I'm a swirler, and guess what I do? Uplift black people every chance I get. That's right. I see swirlers out there like my brother Don Reacts. What's his? Let me pull up. Let me show this brother some love real quick, cause this brother be going in. He's a real one. His name Young Don Reacts. This brother Young Don Reacts.
Bar
Right
T,
here. Let me
much
show
love,
you
respect,
something.
Bar T. Flat motherfucking
Go
power.
sub to this brother, because in my opinion, he got some of the most pro-black content on YouTube, and he's a swirler. He's not with a black woman. But guess what? You can tell that this brother don't play about his people, man. That's right. And you can tell he ain't getting behind no damn Donald Trump and no MAGA. Now I'm gonna make another point so y'all can see what I'm saying, right? Watch this. Charleston White. Charleston White married to a black woman. He comes off as pro-black, but what did he do? Bash black people every chance he get and play both sides of the fence for money. He go to racist white towns, kicking it with the white racist folks. He with Aiden Ross, all them, but he married to a black woman. Now keep in mind that there's a group of black people called a boule, and this boule are a bunch of black people that sold black people out to the white man. They the richest, powerful blacks. Go look up Steve Coakley videos. And this boule, they all are black families. Black men married to black women. And they still with that white man. And they more of a threat to you than some dude sleeping with Becky. I'm just saying. These are the things we got to point out, because look, most of the guys that got a problem with dudes in interracial relationships, they say, you know, I only date black women. Keyword, date black women. The guy in the interracial relationship, most of the time he's married to the white woman or married to the Mexican woman. And the thing about him being a swirler is that the swirler ain't just gonna marry the white woman or the Mexican woman. He marries black women too. That's right. Now, here go the thing about the swirler. The swirler is more likely to just say he divorced the white woman. He might marry a black woman next, because he's a swirler. That means he go black and white, not just one, right? So, but most swirlers are going to marry, not just date. And my thing is this. O'Shea ain't married. Umar ain't married.
Appreciate both of you.
Charleston White married, but he might as well not be. He cheat openly. Anton Daniels married, and I'm going to play a video of what his wife said about him in a minute. It's make me do like this. We got to talk about these guys' relationship, because they want to talk about interracial relationships. Most of the guys that like to bash brothers in these situations, they don't have a black wife. Now let's talk about O'Shea. And I don't want O'Shea to take this as disrespectful, because he admitted himself he's a trick. Meaning O'Shea take a lot of his YouTube revenue and pay for P-U-S-S-Y. He is a John, if you will. What is your synonym for trick or John in your city? Type it in the chat room. Now, what I want to say is this ain't a joke with O'Shea. He says it himself. What I like about O'Shea, he's a real one. He'll tell you, man, I'm a trick. Now, O'Shea been tricking for over a decade. The brother ain't found no wife yet. No, we got to talk about this relationship stuff in this community, because that's what we talking about, right? Y'all started it. I'm just interjected in it and responding and replying my little 2 cents with respect. So my thing is this right here. I got a poll up, and in my opinion, right, a person that's just tricking every day, you're literally buying prostitutes. And you saying basically, I only buy black prostitutes. Oh my God. Now, we got to put this in perspective. I'm specifically talking about O'Shea. I hope O'Shea can get in his feelings and all. I'm being respectful, man. I'm being respectful. I just want to interject into the conversation. Everyone looking at everyone's status and they got something to say about it. In the case of O'Shea, he just did a show where he went in basically saying, and I'll show y'all because you may just think I'm doing this randomly, but I'm not. I'm responding to a show that O'Shea did. Here it is. I'll show it to you. Why swirling pro-blacks opinions don't matter. And I'm going to tell you straight up, if you're a black man and you voted for Trump, your opinion don't matter. And as far as I'm concerned, you're an enemy to black people. You see what I'm saying? Because people will say that they pro-black and they'll say, well, I only have sex with black women. Well, marry you one of them, because I can't say that you really pro-black if you in your 40s and 50s and still dating. You see what I'm saying? I got more respect for the swirler who's in a serious relationship, who's not tricking and johnning every day, tricking it up, man. Because you're taking advantage of prostitution in your community, man. That's right. So when I ask you which one more dangerous, right? And even this little monkey know I'm right. Look at that little monkey with that hammer. He says something went wrong. Yeah, what went wrong is when he put this title right there, and then I'm going to show you the hypocrisies of it. Just watch this right here, right? You can't be a trick and a John and openly with it. And I ain't got no problem with O'Shea for it, but I kind of do, because it's a lot of young girls out here selling their bodies. It's a lot of women, because think about it. If you tricking and johnning your life up, right? Like you're a John, like John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his last $500 for a piece of pussy. I'm just saying. Hold up, John 3:16, sir. We gotta be funny, because y'all know I'm a comedian. And I ain't gonna use AI like O'Shea might try to do me. And I hope he don't do that, sir, because I'm being respectful. I'm just being a little humorous, man. So O'Shea is a John 3:16, right? And my thing about the Johns, right? You're taking advantage of pimps putting women out there on that blade. That ain't good for the black community. See, a person can say, well, I'm pro-black, but then look at Umar. He's a trick. Everybody know Umar is a trick. He tricked up all the FDMG money. He was tricking it up with Sukiana. He's an international trick, okay? And these tricks, right, they love Africa because you can get pussy for less, and it look real good, and it's thick, boy, it's thick. And they very desperate. Listen, people, God damn it, can I keep it real and not nobody think that is disrespect? So far, am I good, y'all? Can we drop a 1 if I'm still hitting above the belt? Can we drop a 1 if I'm all right? Because I don't want to be disrespectful, okay? Check me throughout this stream, because these brothers, I respect them. O'Shea, man, I think that is a brilliant brother. It's just this conversation I want to interject, give him a little 2 cents in and all that, right? So let me get Wisdom up out of here, man. Wisdom, you typing in all caps, you about to find you another show. We don't care. We only care about where we at with this show, right? That's right. But let me respond what I'm saying, right? Shout out to Wisdom Thought. Here's my thing. I got to respond to this important because you got a lot of young black brothers who love their people, and they might not be with a black woman. Or and whoever they with now, they might not be with them next year. They might see a swirler that when they date all kinds of women, including black. Now, a lot of brothers who act like they mad at swirlers, I think it's a lot of hate built up because they're kind of incels. Because if you think about these black conservatives, they say a lot of stuff that's always dissing black men, but you tell that they only date black men. For example, that's going to lead to Anton Daniels, right? Anton Daniels, the coon, it ain't even funny, bro. And him and his black wife are coons because she condoned the cooning. So again, if you're saying that you gotta date black women for your voice to matter, that's stupid and shallow and simple. Because you got dudes that say, okay, I'll just get me a black woman and still talk shit about black people. And they get a pass with it. Look how long it took O'Shea to call out Anton Daniels. And watch how long it take him to call out Anthony Brian Logan, his other homeboy. So my thing be, you can be so buddy-buddy with all these toxic-ass, dangerous coons who hate they damn people just because they sleeping with a black woman. And if I let the black woman they sleeping with tell the story, she got a lot of shit. Let me shout out to my brother Mike TV, because this brother has been on Anton Daniels' ass, no homo. Guess what? He got receipts that Anton Daniels is a fake millionaire who received his daddy's life insurance money and made y'all think he was a businessman. And I gotta put allegedly on that just in case. But I know this brother right because he got receipts. And y'all need to go to his channel and watch every video on Anton Daniels. See, and another thing that they don't want to talk about, right? To me, if you 40s and you in your late 30s and 40s and 50s and shit, and you still a single black man, we gotta respect these swirlers more than you. Because how you ain't found you no black queen yet? Because when I think about loyalty, right? Umar Johnson got such a problem with swirlers, right? But he named his academy out the one. Frederick Douglass married a white woman. And it's so funny to see him go up there and try to explain why his is okay and yours not. It becomes the ultimate form of dick tyranny. And wee wardens rise up. But I'm not policing anyone's penis here. You know what I'm doing? Pointing out people's hypocrisy. Let me play this video. It's just a little clip. Oh man, this brother Mike TV, I need to do a whole stream reviewing his stuff, because when I talk about that this brother got all the receipts that Anton Daniels ain't who he say he is, ooh, he's surgical with it. Shout out to my nigga Mike TV. This brother, he's surgical with it. Let me go to the part, that one receipt where Anton Daniels' wife is speaking. And it's okay, this is public. You can't be mad. I mean, you gotta be mad at your wife for putting this up, if anything. Well, let's pull up this Anton Daniels' wife, because we talk about men who married the black women and we try to make their voice more important than a man who dating out. When Anton Daniels using his voice to basically bash black people for white people every day, and he do it on the news on big platforms, and people had to basically beg O'Shea Duke Jackson to call this man out, and it happened at the end of 2025. You know how long Anton Daniels been cooning? And not to mention Anton Daniels bring other coons on like Charleston White, who no one else called out yet. You see what I'm saying? Now let's play this video. Can we put the dogs up, y'all? I want to have at least a stream today where it ain't too much barking.
I always knew that him. There's a lot, how we say, fake news. Is Rita and her. How would that prevent Rita from leaving marriage?
Yeah, I realized you could simply default on the accounts and everything. But anyways.
Accounts, attached accounts, then that would ruin her fight. And I always knew that him and Rita had a weird thing going on in the relationship. I always knew that him and Rita had strange dealings going on. This is how her husband.
I'm hard and because Anton has a lot of.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If a motherfucker asks my girl about what is it like being with Bro Sanchez, and she looks up into the heavens at God and give a sigh, we breaking up after that. This shit sound like she's a hostage and she can't leave Anton based upon what Mike just said. And remember, these are the same dudes that teach y'all to have leverage on a woman is what they call it. It's like put a leash on her. That's crazy. They don't mind if the woman with them ain't really with them. It's like a hostage situation in so many words because, Dad, what's it like being with Anton? Oh, hell no, we through. I ain't being with you no more. If that's your first thing when they say after that, but oh, hell no. Wait a minute, bro, no.
Her financially. Damn, I always knew that him and Rita had a weird thing going on in their relationship. I always knew that him and Rita had some strange dealings going on when this is how she speaks about her husband.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person. When he's angry, he blacks out.
Anton Daniels.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, Wisdom, bro, I gave you the wrench back. I'm just fucking with you because you said you was going to another show. But I was just fucking with you. But check this out, y'all.
Yeah, shout out my sister Foxy Moon.
Listen to what that woman just said. Did you hear what she did? In this video, my favorite one is called Anton Daniels Exposed, the Fake Millionaires over on Mike TV. If you, man, listen, this brother got so many receipts in this video that this man ain't who he say he is. I'm talking about surgical with it. And, yeah. Y'all, these black conservatives are such an enemy to black people, it ain't even funny. Any black man that'll vote for Trump, and guess what their response gonna be? Well, you must love the Democrats. Nah, nigga, we love black people. That's right. That's why we don't fuck with neither one of them crackers and neither one of them parties. How you saying
Big
you
fact.
pro-black? But the fucking MAGA agenda is totally opposite to what pro-black said that they want for their people. So when y'all talk about a dude say he black, but he's sleeping white, right? You got white people protesting on behalf of black people, and you got black folks out there talking about black people like Anton Daniels. You got black folks out there like Charleston White, who is the mouthpiece for, he's like a black Charlie Kirk. These are like black Charlie Kirks. And at the same time, people like O'Shea and all these guys, you know, they kind of rock with Candace Owens. Because why? They're all conservatives. They all Trump voting. So y'all rock with Candace Owens, but she's sleeping with a Jewish man outside her race. And I ain't saying you're rocking with her. I'm just saying y'all on the same team, the conservative team with her. You share the same political ideologies with her. I'm saying, how can you have far-right ideologies but saying you're pro-black? And I'm not saying pro-black means you're far left. It just means you don't deal with none of these white folks. If you pro-black, that means you woke enough to know that neither one of these white folks care about you. That's right. And that they all on the same team, two wings of the same bird. You can't be pro-black and pro-stupid. No, you can't say, well, I think that the white folks is the biggest threat, but I'm going to go vote for a white man named Donald Trump and give him my power. So it kind of make me say it's a weird ass thing to be. As a pro-black conservative is almost like a damn oxymoron. And you see where that gets you. It gets you people like Charlie Kirk. It gets you people like Anton Daniels. That's pro-black conservatism. That means, hey, because I'm fucking black women, I get to bash black people. I got the card. I got this card in my pocket that's given out to some dick police who police the black race. And they say, hey, who you fucking? Oh, well, your voice don't matter. Oh, you fucking a black woman? Give him a card right there. He got a license to speak for the race. And then the coons say, okay, all I got to do is have me a black woman hostage, like Anton Daniels, the incel, right? All they gotta do is say, well, I can get me a black woman, have a hostage, and I can go out there and coon all I want. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Why? Because they gonna say, show me your dick license. Pull out your license. Who you sleeping with? She black? Okay. You can bash black people. Go right ahead, sir. And but in fact, I love you, man. You all right? You need any water out there? So there's something that has to be pointed out, because you got a lot of young black men, they rising up, they motivated to do things for their people, and they dating all kind of women. And I don't want it in their head that your voice don't matter, young man. Your voice do matter. That's right. Your voice do matter, young man. And we want to talk about what can you contribute in the form of technological innovation, in the form of, because these kids is going to be what pave the future for us. And we don't want nobody feeling left out, especially when the most toxic people in our community date within their race. That's right. Oh, let's talk about it. All of them Crips and Bloods that's killing each other, they are men that date black women, sir. I got a question today. Y'all want to make it all about who a person sleeping with that's shallow and stupid for the group. That's why we losing. Because you're saying you can be a gang member no matter what. Long as you land with a black woman, we gonna listen to you over that black scientist over there who's sleeping with the white woman, but we voted for Donald Trump. Stupid. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. This young black man that's making petroleum from plastic. Let's say he decide to marry a Mexican woman. We ain't gonna listen to nothing he gotta say, even though he's a genius? And we gonna go and listen to Charleston White because he married to a black woman, even though he land with a different damn woman every other night. You see how we've deteriorated with these kind of philosophies, and it's time to change it, y'all. That's why I do streams like this. I want you to reflect and think about the messages that's been spewed around these communities for so long, and what are they actually going to do to the next generation? They are hindrances. It's a bunch of black men that are just, it's, you know, an echo chamber. They know what talking points to say to get the views, to be part of the in crowd. And so they all say them no matter how wrong they are, no different than any other religion. Right? So this is very toxic in my opinion, because again, back to O'Shea, right? He's an admitted trick, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd rather my son marry him a white woman than to be in his 40s, unmarried, or and not in those types of serious relationship. And he's saying, "Daddy, I'm just still tricking." Now I'm not talking down on O'Shea, but I'm not talking up on a nigga that's tricking while he's talking down on a dude that's swirling, because I ain't gonna lie, I got more respect for the swirler than the damn trick. As a man, I do. First of all, tricking is just so not manly, because what it does is, like, you don't have the gift of gab and the swagger. Like, I was taught one thing coming up, bro. When you can't get nothing else, you can get some PUSSY. Now, the brothers in the chat room who was taught that, come on now, and drop the ones in the chat room and let me know that. I ain't saying you ain't never tricked or never will, but you ain't doing it because it's just a part. You do this your lifestyle. I wouldn't call you a trick or a John, a dude that's like you pull up at the Blade and the hoes know your name. What up, O'Shea? You back again? Yeah, I had a lot of super chats today, baby, so you know. And I'm joking on O'Shea because he joke on himself like this too, you know. He'll tell you when you sending in that donation, y'all know I'm gonna trick this up. I done contributed to some of his tricking. I done contributed to some of his tricking. And I'm still am. I ain't mad at him. But I want to know why he think that brothers who dating out, our opinions don't matter. That's that's something that requires a response, a respectful one, right? And it requires me to point out everything that I'm pointing out right now that's wrong with it, right? So it's a lot of hypocrisies in it, because what O'Shea is saying is I can trick, but I don't trick with white women. I'm putting that money in black women's pockets. You know, this is crazy. And my thing is, when you got gray hair, you need to be in a serious relationship. Now, I can't tell a brother what to do, but I think it's hypocritical to your message. Just like they say about swirlers. They say, well, swirlers shouldn't be talking about dating and black people issues or nothing like that because they dating out and they words don't matter. And I'm saying, well, look, a trick sure don't matter. Think about it. In our black community, we value swirlers above tricks any day. That's street code. That's just law. That's reality. I don't know where y'all from, but in my hood, the trick is looked at as the lowest of the low, because this is a guy that literally has to pay for poo nanny. And a lot of guys just don't respect that because they know that they have gotten PUSSY when they didn't have a dime in their pocket. Like, it's different levels of dudes, and the dudes that just stoop to, well, I'm just gonna be a trick, I'm gonna admit to it. That's just who I am. Fuck it. I'm gonna pay for it. We never looked at that as noble. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying that a man hasn't tricked or won't trick. I'm saying, are you a trick? Are you a John? That's different. Again, that means you pulling up at the blade all around the world and these women know your name. You cool with the pimps. That's different than, hey man, we paid for some pussy one night because the hoe that we saw on that blade just so happened to be bad, bro. And you know, boom. And my thing is, that's like saying, look, I killed someone, but I'm not a murderer. Yeah, a man may have tricked before, but that don't make him a John. That's right. A John is a whole different type mentality. Now, every man, even if you're, especially if you balling, you may trick here and there because it's just some bad top-notch hoes out there that's gonna require that you put a little bracelet on them or something. And that's just in that level of Hollywood, but that ain't what we talking about with O'Shea. All right, we that is not what we, y'all know that ain't what, come on now, y'all. Come on now. And my thing is, every man may have tricked before. How many niggas still tricking and johnning it up in their 40s and in their life right now? Shouldn't it be a age limit? Because if it's an age limit where y'all say a nigga should stop rapping, like what Charleston White like to say, Charleston White love to tell you, I think after you 35, you should stop rapping. Okay, I think after you 35, you should stop tricking. That's right. Charleston White is a trick. He laid up with the OnlyFans chick, but running through that money. You saw Charleston White did a video. He got this OnlyFans girls at least 6 figures worth shopping bags, ice, Louis Vuitton, everywhere. He was like, this something for my lady, my other baby right here. So like all of these birds of a feather flock together, from your O'Shea, Anton, Charleston White. It's weird. And people would think that they're more for blacks than me, or a brother like Young Don, you know, or a brother like, I don't know too many swirlers. But there are a lot of them who care about their people. Why? Because why wouldn't you care about black people if you're a black man? Just because you got black men that date all colors of women, you don't think they love their mother, their father, who they are? It's very shallow and simple, and it's toxic, it's dangerous. Because now it's saying that all you gotta do is simply date black women. You can do what now you can do whatever you want, because that's why that they would have more respect for gang members, toxic ass rappers. But soon as the swirler come on, they want to belittle you, act like your words don't matter. And I'm here to say we gotta chill with that. It's just stupid. And I'm being very respectful. So I shouldn't trigger any name calling in the chat room or anybody in their feelings, because I'm doing this very, very mature and respectful, right? So it should trigger, you know, a respectful response. You take Godfrey, for example. Godfrey only date black women, so he say. But Godfrey don't like FBA. Godfrey thinks that FBA is black people being divisive. And his words were, hurt people hurt people. That's what he said about FBA.
Come on now, dog.
He turned on his black friend for a white guy named Professor Dave, who's a racist, in my opinion. He practiced scientific racism. Yes, he does. So does Joe Rogan. I'm going to be exposing them too. And their scientific, you know, fakeism, racism, you know what I'm saying? Got the algorithm, right? But these guys will be like, Listen, young black man, even though you graduated from Spelman College with honors, we don't want to care nothing about your opinion because you were a white woman. And then they will turn around and go vote for Donald Trump, who is the most racist MFer and the biggest enemy to black people. That's right. That's O'Shea. That's most of these guys that's the black conservative guys who got a problem with interracial daters. You should, like, I care more about who you voting for than who you sleeping with, because guess what? Who you voting for gonna show me exactly what team you really on. Because if you voting for the left, you on team stupid, and if you vote for the right, you're on team insane. Either team don't like black people, but the right one, they openly what they hate. So I don't understand how, and think about what these black conservatives like Anton, Charleston White, and when O'Shea platform was popping, when he was allowing people on, he allowed a lot of black men up there that had a lot of anti-black women vitriol. They had a lot of vitriol toward black women. So what you would see on these platforms where these guys will tell you that they don't like interracial daters, they will be with black women, but their whole platform will be bashing black women, like Anton Daniels. I don't get it. Because it explains why y'all voted for Trump, because when Trump attacked DEI, you had a bunch of talented black women who went to college, who worked their way up. It wasn't just handed to them through affirmative action. They worked their way up to places of government. Guess who DEI affected the most? Black women who had powerful positions in government. All them black women about a government. And see, this is where your angry men, your Anton Daniels, your Myron Gaineses, this is where all these people celebrate Trump. Yeah, get them hoes up out of there. Them black, they just got this energy toward black women that just, but they're with black women. I was confused a long time, and I'm doing this video now to try to figure out what's up with these hypocrisies. Is it an elephant in the room no one want to address, or is it legitimate? Either way, it's very interesting, and it made me want to do this video. Very, very interesting stuff, because Charleston White is a pro-black conservative, and guess what? Here's what the far right people think about Charleston White.
On my channel, I have a video that's titled Tone Police. And in that video, I basically make the point that people really don't have an issue with what you say necessarily, so they claim, but their issue is with how you said it. And frankly, that just isn't the truth. It isn't a matter of how you said it. Really, they got an issue with what you said, and they're trying to obfuscate and blame it on how you said it. In other words, they don't want to hear the truth from you, because what you're saying is going against the narrative. What you're saying is going against how we want to live and how we want to think. You're messing things up for us, and we must silence your voice. And the way to do that, one of the ways, is to make you feel real bad about your tone. So I want you to listen to this video. And you may not like the tone. You may not like the language. There is some foul language in this video. You may not like that. But you tell me if it's not true. You tell me if it's not true. And you tell me if this man, Charleston White, is not pointing out something that needs to be pointed out in the black community, specifically, but in this
Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, this is a white Christian nationalist dude, right? He's part of some ministry, but his whole channel, like you say, is a bashing black people. Who gonna be the best voice to do it for him? Your Charleston Whites, your Anton Daniels. Now, these white folks love to put Charleston White on a pedestal. But look what they did to him when he was doing the same thing about Charlie Kirk. You see, these white folks love to put Charleston White on a pedestal when he bashing black people. But Charleston White is a direct manifestation of the stereotype that he's bashing for the white man. This is very, very hypocritical, because when the white folks say that black people are violent, do you know that Charleston White got so many aggravated assaults and he brags on it? Charleston White got hella aggravated assaults, pepper spraying people from shooting them to beating them. Facts. And animal abuse. He's a very violent motherfucker. This man is extremely violent, grew up in the damn system. But this is white people's man that they use to tell the world how violent black people are. Get what I'm saying? So think about what I'm telling you now. Charleston White is extremely violent. But all of the white folks love him because he talks about how violent niggas is. And we was better off in slavery, right? Now watch this, right? Anton Daniels love to talk about how violent black people is when his wife just told you he's violent. Listen to what his wife's saying about him. He's violent. Brandon Tatum, very violent. We got videos of him threatening black men lives who ain't done nothing to him. But he go up every day talking about how black people are ghetto and violent when you're another ghetto violent nigga. And we know that. And white people don't care about black people being ghetto and violent, because if they did, they wouldn't have ghetto and violent niggas at the forefront of their movements. But long as them niggas saying what y'all want them to say, you don't care that they're hypocrisy and a direct reflection of what y'all trying to condemn in black people. Now, Anton Daniels love to talk about how violent black people is, but let's listen to his wife talk about how violent he is.
A weird thing going on in their relationship. I always knew that him and Rita has some strange dealings going on when this is how she speaks about her husband.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like,
his own wife said she think he's capable of killing somebody. So again, birds of a feather flock together. Charleston White is extremely violent and he's very capable of killing somebody, but that somebody gonna always be a black man, because Anton Daniels and Charleston White will put on their suit and tie and tuck their tail and go coon for that white man. Look at how Charleston White act around Aiden Ross. And look at how he talked to black people when he get mad. Look at how he marched off from that HBCU campus. And how he is around Aiden Ross and all them. These are the people y'all think for y'all. And they love to disqualify the Nets man, saying, well, he date out. See, that's my thing. Brother Polite came into the community talking about he only date black women. And then when he got his money up, we saw him put a white model in a dashiki. And he dated that white woman. You see? So it's not a real legitimate ideology. It's just something that a lot of Negroes see. I'm gonna tell you where it come from, right? You gotta keep it real now. It's an incel ideology for this reason. It's harder to date out and in than just to date in. Because what is a swirler doing? A swirler is dating out and dating in. That's why it's called swirling, because it's you doing both of them, right? So the dudes that are only dating black women is because they don't have anything about themselves to expand out to even be able to date different types of women. That's a gift you develop, right, within your game, and all men know that. And another thing that's a red flag, if a dude say I only date black women, but you tricking, that meant you only limited to black women. You only been limited to black women because you didn't have the skills to go and get these bad white women, bad Mexican women. And it's hard to get a bad black woman too. But it's easier if you're a black man. Just like it's easier for a white man to go and get the bad white woman because that's his culture. So when you see a black man with a bad white woman, every man know back in the day, you kind of was like, okay, this nigga know he know more. Cause think about it. When you just say you meet a chick from Sweden, you got to learn to speak different languages. You got to try different food. You got to be traveling. That's why it's envious. A lot of brothers, they hate brothers because, man, that nigga can get any fucking woman he want. And I just got a date in my race because I can't expand my vocabulary outside of my race. Or I don't know how to talk to other different groups of people and stuff. I don't travel the world that much. Or when I do, I only go to black places. Right? But see, my whole thing is this. This has nothing to do with how much a man loves his race and will contribute to it. If we was dictating a person's loyalty based upon who they sleeping with, then we surely would dictate it based upon who they voting for. Because think about it. I'd rather all black people who want to date whoever they want to date have the ability to do that without scrutiny versus all black people getting behind Donald Trump. Because that's what's going on. You got a lot of black guys on the far right. They married to black women like Anthony Brian Logan. He's married to a black woman. I think so. Yeah, he is. But he's a big coon. You see what I'm saying? So some of your biggest coons are married to black women. I'm pretty sure Thomas Sowell is married to a black woman. I don't know if he's even married or if he's married to a black woman, but I'm pretty sure he is. All right. So like I said, always remember that the talented 10th, the group of black bourgeoisie Negroes that we call the boule, who sold us out to the white man, all of them married to black women. The most richest, most powerful, think about it, man. Puff Daddy was married to a black woman. And black people in the pro-black community value what he had to say over any other nigga that was dating out their race, because the only thing you need to do is date black women. You don't gotta marry one of them. You gotta listen to my words clearly. Date them. They're very clear on their word, dating. It ain't, marrying within your race. It's dating within your race. It's saying, look, I only have sex with black women. I'm 50 years old. I'm still single. And I'm mad at a young black 18-year-old who's married with a family, but he's with a Mexican woman. He's building for his community. He's into graduating the university. And we want to put in that young man's head, he ain't no value to his race. We gonna throw him away and say his opinions don't matter. Despite how genius his mind is, nope, we rather hear Charleston White because he fucks black women. And he married to a black woman. You see what I'm saying? The black community is cooked. It has deteriorated into a big hypocrisy that is primed and prepped and ready to be marched off to the slaughterhouse because you got the blind leading the blind. No one's thinking rationally. Everyone is participating in favoritism, idolatry, disrespect, which is why I'm being very respectful right now. And I'm showing y'all that we in a dangerous time. Because even with all these hypocrisies I'm pointing out, guess what? People still gonna push back, even though they can't really argue against what I'm saying. So it'll turn into name calling, bashing. You see words like dusty, childish stuff. But we're in communities where everybody talking about man this, man that, manosphere. And we don't really act like men as black men. A lot of these dudes in these spaces have sold out to the far right, and they only bashing black women and black people, but they call it the manosphere. Ain't nothing manly about it. And then when you go to talking like this, they don't invite you on their show like a man would. They do little fucking AI shit. They do little funny stuff. They make it a joke when I'm serious. I want to have a serious conversation about the community, man. And yeah, I'm going to give my little humor and I expect them to do it too, but I ain't disrespectful. I'm saying, and I'm willing to sit down with people and talk. They ain't willing to do that, but they say that this is a manosphere. What's manly about that, man? What's manly about voting for Trump and not being willing to sit down and talk to your black brother?
I just can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it because I'm watching it and I know what the culture is like because I was raised in it, but it doesn't mean that it makes it right.
Recently, I've been covering the decline of many black conservative commentators, people such as the Hodge twins and even Officer Brandon Tatum. And of course, what I'm saying about them is true. At least I feel so. While they are right on many issues and aspects of their commentary, they tell half-truths, meaning that they don't explain the entire situation as to why something is going on.
And instead of saying a person telling a half-truth, I'd rather say they just telling a lie. Because what is a half-truth? It is a damn lie because you're reframing the narrative by leaving a part out of it. You're being very nice to them calling it a half-truth. Anybody else, you probably would have called it a lie.
They're pretty much just cut and paste. This is happening and blacks are to blame. But when you look at the whole situation, it's more to be told there. And in the comment sections of the videos, one name keeps coming up. Anton Daniels. What? For example, look at this. You can add Anton Daniels to the list too. Keep calling him out, Unc. Anton Daniels is next. We lost him to the system. Anton Daniels, he's the same as the twins. I know you're cool with Anton, but that's what Anton Daniels do.
Damn!
So guys, I gotta offer you an apology. I was being hypocritical. I mentioned a few days ago, Brandon Tatum calls out Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes for being anti-Semitic, but never mentions Candace Owens. And Candace Owens is his friend. And in fact, Candace Owens is probably more anti-Semitic, or at least the Israel may think so, than the other two. In the same way, Anton Daniels has been putting out some pretty interesting content that I disagree with. But I am friendly with Anton Daniels. It is because Anton Daniels, when I first met him, wasn't as big as he is now, and he's much bigger and a better YouTuber than me. But Anton Daniels is different than Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, or the Hodge twins.
And I'm going to just joke on this real quick. People, I don't care what y'all say. I think it is very tacky to have your fucking initials on your shirt like that. Ad, like a commercial ad. And it literally is an ad, an advertisement to show how big your ego is because, bro, we know your name. Do you know how silly it'll look if somebody walk up to Anton and be like, bro, what does that AD stand for? Guess what Antoine gonna say? Come on, bro, don't be stupid. What, you know my name, Anton Daniels, so why did you put it on your shirt if you know everybody know it? You stupid. Stupid. Bro, that's like having on a name tag at work. You know, like a McDonald's worker when they put the name tag right there on their chest. Bro, that is so tacky. I don't care what nobody say. I gotta call, bro, stop that shit. No. AD, come on, bro. Nah, bro, that is tacky as hell to have your initials right there on your shirt. That shit looks so work employee type shit. Like, you might as well just get your name tag. What that stand for, sir? Oh, my name, Anton Daniels. AD, see? It's right here. Like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That ain't it.
Number one, Anton Daniels is married to a black woman.
He's right, you know.
Now his commentary.
Y'all heard what he said? Anton Daniels is married to a black woman. He's right, you know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes, that is so like, girl, and he's married to a black woman. Give me some more motherfucking effects in here. I don't think y'all hear me. Like, he's eating his vegetables type shit. Like, bro, are we, that's it. And he's married to a black woman. He got that right. But he voted for a white man named Donald Trump who wanted to exterminate and get black women out of power. He's married to a black woman who just said he has the potential to kill somebody. When she was asked about her husband, she didn't say not one fucking good thing about him. It turned into damn near like, this woman may need help. We might need to check on this woman. It's kind of damn near gave me slyway help vibes. I'm hostage type shit. Don't make me replay it. Type replay in the chat room if you didn't see the clip of Anton's wife. Because when we say he's married to a black woman, nah, he got a black hostage, nigga. Let me play this shit back. No, shout out to my nigga Mike TV. Mike TV know what he doing over there. Let's go back with your Mike TV. Let's play the Mike TV one more time. Shout out, go sub up to Mike TV. That's right.
From a profitable business.
I was profitable. You know, a lot of people can't say that they was profitable. I don't believe in fail.
Damn, he said, I say Anton's restaurant with air quotes, because if you look up his own credit, so now he's using his
wife to co-sign for everything. In my opinion, it's just a matter of time before
blase. Don't get it twisted, y'all. It was about the size of a quarter of a Subway. It was about the size of a New York City bodega. So, all right, Anton.
So I want to note that he's really screwing up his wife. He already ruined his credit, so now he uses his wife to co-sign for everything. In my opinion, it's just a matter of time before he ruins.
Damn, he said he's really fucking over his wife. He said Anton already ruined his own credit, so now he's using his wife to co-sign for everything. Damn.
Her credit as well, and I think he uses the fact that she's on the hook as a co-signer as a method to control her and or prevent her from leaving. Because
say it ain't so. They go on to say that I think Anton uses Rita being a co-signer on all the loans as a method of control, as a method of keeping her from leaving. Wow, why would that prevent Rita from leaving the marriage?
If she ever left, he could simply default on the accounts and it would ruin her financially. Anyways.
Oh, because if he defaults on the accounts and she's attached to the accounts, then that would ruin her financially. Damn, I always knew that him and Rita had a weird thing going on in their relationship. I always knew that him and Rita had some strange dealings going on when this is how she speaks about her husband.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman.
Then Curtis Mayfield make a song, Hard Times, in this crazy, crazy town, having hard times, in this crazy, crazy world. And then it goes something like that. Excuse me. Didn't that Curtis Mayfield song? Ain't that Curtis Mayfield? I remember it from a little boy. Hard times. Because that's what that's the theme music I hear in the background while she's, talking about her husband. Hard times. Go pull that song up, y'all. You ever heard that shit? I need to give y'all a little snippet of it. I don't want them to copyright me. I'm gonna see, because I think that's Curtis Mayfield. Hard times. In this crazy, crazy time. That was my shit. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna sample that. Because that was a cool one. Was that Curtis? Let me see, is that Curtis real? You know when a nigga going through it when he that's them hard times guitars. Them little wah wah waka waka guitars. That mean give me that bottle of brown over there, man. I'm going through some shit. Let's take a ride in the Brohound. Come on, let's play the video.
I always knew that him and Rita had some strange dealings going on when this is how she speaks about her husband.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
Anton Daniels is emotional. She doesn't know if he's killed anybody before. He gets angry and he just blacks out. Rita, blink twice if you need help, darling.
And you know what's crazy, y'all? You can't say me pointing this out is wrong, because why? Anton Daniels likes to point out that black people are violent. Remember what he did with Carmelo Anthony? Remember about the black woman on the subway? He didn't bring up mental health. He brought up black people are violent. So if Anton Daniels can single these people out and show you that black men are violent, why can't I get my black conservatism on and show you he violent too? That's right. How I'm doing something wrong? I'm doing what Anton doing. And we like him for that, right? That's pro-black. He pointing out Trump gonna clean up the black community, right? Anton pointing out the violence of black men. He's singling them out in these little situations. We can't single him out and use the words of his own wife. She lived with him. And she's saying he's so violent, she think he can kill somebody. That's right. This man drugged Carmelo Anthony, and Carmelo Anthony thought that he was defending himself. Your wife ain't say nothing about defense. She just said, nigga, you got different personalities and you can be violent. Guess what that means? The brother might have mild schizophrenia and bipolarism. I know what I'm talking about. But this dude got over 1 million subs. Why? Because he's a talking head for white supremacy. Multiple personalities mean your mind ain't fucking right. Let me play this video, bro, from your own wife. Listen, if Anton can single out these other young black men to show their psychology and black violence in the black community like he did with them Memphis students, why can't we do it with him? We want to point out the problems in the black community, right? We care, right? That's right. We care, right? Okay, so let's keep pointing it out.
Him and Rita had a weird thing going on in their relationship. I always knew that him and Rita had some strange dealings going on when this is how she speaks about her husband.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities. And so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
Anton Daniels is emotional. She doesn't know if he's killed anybody before. He gets angry and he just blacks out. Rita, blink twice if you need help, darling. Blink 3 times if you need a first responder sent to your address immediately. Oh my God, oh my God. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense.
Mike, keep doing what you're doing. I'm a big supporter, and thank you for letting me share this information, and thanks for respecting my privacy.
Damn, come on. Poor Rita. Got Rita held hostage financially, huh? Done tricked off his credit score, and now he's using Rita as a co-signer. God damn it, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And of course, with everything the anonymous source said, I got to throw a little allegedly on it. But everything else I got to say during this stream, we're going to back it by receipts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into who the hell is Anton Daniels. But you know what I want to start with? What I want to start with? Well, what I really need to start with is acknowledging this Cash App that just came through. Thank you so much for the contribution, Spencer. I appreciate you. And what I really want to get into is I want to share my screen and let's actually go through Anton Daniels' work history.
And I'm not going to play that because I want y'all to go to Mike TV's channel. It's a teaser that I just gave you. If you want to see that work history, you got to go on over there to Mike TV. Let's try to get this brother to 40,000 subs, right? And he got a lot of work on Anton and it doesn't get shared and respected. And that's because when you telling the truth against the gate guards, you're going to be small, man. And it's sad to see. Because if Mike TV wanted to get his money up, he can just change his whole steez around and start bashing black people like Anton doing. That's right. So go on over there, man. He got like 10 videos on Anton Daniels, and they're thorough, and he never makes a claim that he don't back up with receipts. He's very investigative. So you must understand the value of this brother's channel. Now let's get back to reviewing O'Shea video. And my thing with O'Shea is he's the main one like to talk about you ain't got no opinion if you swirling, right? But by his same logic, you shouldn't have no opinion if you tricking. In fact, among black men, the swirler should get way more respect than the trick. Come on, y'all. Because think about this. It ain't like you with a black woman. You don't have a black woman. That's like Kevin Samuels died single. All of the men that's giving the young brothers relationship advice are single. They tricking. They living bachelor lives like Charleston White. Or either they wives talking about them like Anton Daniels. You see? I'm just saying. Now, Tariq Nasheed, I think his wife is black, or maybe she's black and mixed with something. You don't see him doing a lot of dissing of brothers who's swirling. He don't need to play into that because he know there's a lot of brothers in FBA who swirl. And guess what Tariq know? That they still are valuable, their opinions matter, and that they in a fight for their people, man, for real. That's why Tariq is more powerful, more bigger, more relevant, right, than these guys. Because he ain't got to play into these simple little red pill conservative talking points that's been said for so many years that don't make no sense, that can be easily debunked. You see what I'm saying? See, he ain't got to do these kind of gimmicks that Anton Daniels do, where you bringing on the booty warrior, Fleece Johnson, and the coon Charleston White, right? These guys are sellouts for the money. But see, O'Shea will have more. One thing I'm going to say about O'Shea, and I ain't want to, I'll be wrong if I don't say this because it's been on my heart. I feel like O'Shea don't like the ruffle feathers of big YouTubers. Like if you bigger than him, he try to be friendly with you, right? Even if you have ideologies that's contrary to his, like what Anton Daniels doing. People had to make him call Anton out. Now, I think if there was a small YouTuber that was cooning like Anton Daniels that didn't have like a big following like that O'Shea would do a video calling him out as a coon, right? He got videos calling different people out as coons, but not the people around him that he are networked and plugged in with who are big and powerful, because Anton is powerful. He got a huge following. These far right wing conservatives, they are behind him too. He's all on the news and all that. And what I find is that, you know, O'Shea, just in my opinion, and I'm being respectful, O'Shea really, he don't really like to say what's right if it's against a person he cool with that's big. In other words, he pick and choose his battles, you know, and it can come off contradictory at times too, because like with the Anton Daniels situation is a good example. But see, it's not just Anton Daniels, because he got another best friend, Anthony Brian Logan, and Anthony Brian Logan, he ain't as bad as Anton Daniels and Charleston White, but he's still far right. Okay, he stood up for Carmelo, but he's still far right. He still is happy Trump got the National Guard in these black communities, and not in these communities where Charlie Kirk got unalived. It's a double standard. So, you know, the whole thing is it ain't even. You bash blacks more than you bash the whites who perpetuating the situation you bashing blacks for. No one, and that's the part they leaving out. And so it's more people O'Shea need to call out, man. And Anthony Brian Logan need to be one of them. We ain't just satisfied. Y'all get no cape. You called out Anton Dan. We've been calling him out. Now move on. Let's go to Anthony Brian Logan next. Let's show that we ain't picking and choosing, because if you done it to any few brothers, you got to do it to all of them and to the elephants in the room, because Anthony Brian Logan got millions of subs just like Anton Daniels. How do you think they get to 1 million so quick? Selling out. A lot of far-right white people will back you. Look at how big Charleston White got when he put the MAGA hat on and went far-right conservative. But the whole concept of a pro-black person that's for black people, but they voting for Trump, is fucking just hypocritical. We know Trump ain't good for black people. We know for a fact that the far-right, the MAGA movement, all of that is pro-white. That is pro-white. So how you gonna say I'm a pro-black conservative who voted for Trump. You're saying I'm pro-black and I'm pro-white. But both of them groups got different contrary missions. You got to pick one. And these guys, in my opinion, they straddle the fence to play it safe, to get big quicker, in my opinion.
Number one, Anton Daniels is married to a black woman.
He's right, you know.
Now, his commentary might be different, but his actions still qualify as partially being pro-black.
Can your actions be partially pro-black? You feel me? Like, for example, if you in the NFL, can your actions qualify as partially being athletic? If so, then that mean if you half of something, you ain't none of it for real. Like, think about this, right? If a person say you part black and you part white, they just can't call me a black man and they just can't call me a white man. I'm none of those. I'm both of them. And the act of me being partiality disqualify me from being pro. Because the whole point of you putting pro in front of black is saying that you all the way with this shit. Otherwise, you don't put pro in front of it, like pro football, pro abortion, pro to anything, right? You can't say you pro something, then someone accuse you for being partial at it. Because if a person say, well, this woman is pro-abortion, but sometimes she advocate for anti-abortion, you can't have that because you playing both sides. You see what I'm saying? You can't be, well, I'm going to be part pro-black, but then over here, I'm going to be voting for Trump and appealing to the pro-whites too. That's called playing both sides, and everybody know when you play both sides, you get big quicker. And this man went to over 1 million views in no time. So it's very simple what's going on, but nobody want to call it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the concept of a pro-black conservative is an oxymoron. But when you also say that a person is a part-time pro-black, it's because they spending the other half of their life appealing to the pro-whites. It's very simple. I don't know why O'Shea won't just call it like that.
Peace, everybody. Y'all be safe out here, man.